champion, Sean Strickland. All right, now for the intros, back to Buff. Strickland is in the white, Paulo Costa in black. Co-main event is underway.
Good low kick by Costa. Costa is such a big middleweight.
Yeah.
He's so big. It's stunning how he can make 185 pounds.
Strickland, a former welterweight, fought Kamal Usman on one of the nights DC, defended his title.
3 good leg kicks there by Costa already.
Well, he's taking advantage of the fact that Sean stands straight up.
It just kind of walks you down.
I think he's already compromised. That calf
stance.
Really, yeah, that calf is really welted up.
And that's the thing about Strickland. That pace will stay that pace the entirety of the fight. Paulo Costa's explosiveness and his willingness to fight, man, is really impressive. We've seen that on a number of occasions.
But it does seem like a couple of perfectly placed leg kicks have compromised the mobility of Strickland early.
Unquestionably. I mean, you very rarely see him open up at the beginning of the fight southpaw, but he's doing that after a few of those kicks to that left leg. He's got a real good front kick to the body. He uses that to kind of interrupt the momentum of fights. You just switch up.
The Costa corner feels like the kicks are paying dividends. Stay on them. Don't go away from the game plan that they've built for this fight.
Sean's all front kicks, which is really rare.
He's trying to get himself in range.
Yeah, I mean, he just uses that to disrupt rhythm. He did a fantastic job with that with Adesanya. That front kick, especially off the left leg.
And you see that eye level of Costa's body leg. Strickland.
You check that one.
Yep.
Yeah, it is red.
It's real red. I mean, there were hard kicks right off the bat. And Sean constantly lifting those legs, very aware that it might be a problem.
Costa's doing a good job of targeting the body.
There it is again.
Yep, doing a lot to the body early in his fight.
You just get constant pressure from Strickland.
Strickland has also realized some success to the body early. Seemed to raise the leg there to try to check.
If you remember the Magomedov fight, Magomedov came at him with everything in that first round, and Sean just kept doing this, just walking forward, and he ate a lot of leg kicks in that round as well. He just puts constant pressure on you, and if you're not accustomed to backing up, Sean will wilt your endurance.
And that's the thing, right? We don't see Paulo Costa go back much.
No.
When he was at his best, when he was beating Yoel, it was constantly going forward, just really bullying people.
It just wears on you like nothing you can describe when someone will not stop coming forward. You're just not accustomed to constantly moving backwards. Sean makes you do that. And he's so good at wilting guys and making guys fatigue quicker than they think they're going to. He just never gives you a break.
Yeah, well, Costa's got to stand his ground at some point. It takes too much effort to be bouncing around and moving like that, sir. At some point, you got to just stand your ground.
Strickland's vision defensively, one of his greatest assets. You see his eyes fixed.
See, Strickland is using much less energy here. I see people watching at home, when Paulo is forced to move back like that constantly, that is just not something you want to do. It's so much easier to move forward.
I do. So,
oh, right hand by Strickland.
I wish that Strickland would do a better job of kind of cutting them off, though. Right now, he's following Costa. That's why they're making those big circles around the octagon. If Strickland would take a slight step off to the right, he would shut that exit window that Costa's using to circle his back to the center of the octagon.
But when you think about the fact that this is a 5-round fight, this pressure that Strickland's putting on it, Strickland's not tired at all. Look at it. And this is exactly the Adesanya fight. He can go 5 hard rounds like this. And that kicking to the stomach is also going to drain the gas.
It makes your hands start to drop.
You're seeing Paulo with his mouth
round 2 of a possible 5. Costa in black, Strickland in white.
Those front kicks to the gut over and over again, they will drain you. He's checking those low kicks now. Oh, there's a good one.
It's just constant toes to the breadbasket.
Yep.
Dane Thomas, what do you have?
You know, the one thing that I noticed about Costa is his eye line, and this is what you did mention, John, is that his eye line was down low. Normally what that means is a head kick is coming. So do not be surprised if he keeps going low and then eventually you see a head kick.
Well, you see him doing everything to try to set something up top. His jab goes to the body. His right hand has been going to the body. I don't think that Costa fought a bad first round. I just think that it looks bad that he's constantly backing up.
Sean is just such a difficult puzzle once you're in front of him. I think that was a hard one. That was
Sean didn't like that one.
Didn't like that one at all.
Now Costa standing his ground, Joe. Look at that.
Yes, because he realizes.
Look at all the redness on his belly though from those little burns.
Yeah, all over his stomach.
Another swiping leg kick from Costa.
Those leg kicks are hurting Sean.
Ooh, we ate another one now. Telling him to cut it off.
Yep, that's what we're talking about, right? The circling.
Instead of just following.
Yeah, slight step off to the side.
I think the strategy is wear Paulo Costa out. Keep this pressure on him. Make him wilt over 5 rounds.
Yeah, Strickland barely sweating here. 7 minutes in. Nice jab and a right hand by Strickland.
He's got such a deceptive style. I mean, it's so difficult to prepare for. Who fights like him? Kind of a peekaboo style with his hands. Really good defensively. Great reflexes.
Costa a bit out of range with that sequence.
Trying to get back to the center.
Some swelling around the left eye of Paulo Costa here under 2 minutes in round 2. Strickland touches that body again and a nice jab to follow up.
Good check. Now he's utilizing that same check that he was using with Adesanya.
Now Sean's cutting him off a little bit.
When he has to explode, he does, like right there. Avoided that takedown very nicely. Avoid the clinch. He's just always giving you something to think about. Those legs are always lifting up. Oh, strong kick by Paulo Costa.
Kick by Costa.
When does he pull that wheel kick out?
There you go.
I knew it. I saw a little hip.
I love Costa's jab to the body, man. I think that that's such an effective strike against a guy like Sean, who's constantly pressuring you.
Yes.
It just kind of plays as his little push kick up the middle.
But I mean, he's using like double the effort that Sean is using.
That's what I was gonna say, but the push kick up the middle doesn't take much effort.
I mean, constantly jabbing you in the gut like that. Sean hurt him. Paulo's starting to fade, boys. His mouth is wide open. He's moving slow. It's just this pressure is crazy. And again, I want to go back to that Magomedov fight because that guy coming out of the gates is hell on wheels. And Sean just absorbed it and did this. Just kept moving forward. He's used to doing this. He's used to doing this in the gym, breaking guys, just staying on them and wilting them. full power, just accurate jab. That's gonna help him. Paulo's breathing heavy, folks. Big deep breaths. And Sean looks like he just started.
Well, they were asking Strickland to pick it up even more.
Yeah.
One of the areas where Sean Strickland has this frustration is that he doesn't necessarily separate himself as much. Because while he does seem to be the guy advancing, he seems to be the guy landing more strikes, judging these rounds at times can become difficult for the people that judge the rounds. And that's why he's had those issues with fights where he thought he beat Jared Cannonier.
Yes.
And thought that he beat Dracus Duplessis. Because these rounds, he's always in like close rounds. So they want him to separate himself a little bit from his opponents a little more if he can.
Yeah, there's some weird scorecards even in his Jacker Manson fight, if memory serves. Nicely done to the body by Costa. Strickland returns fire.
Good left hand in the body by Paulo.
And there's that kick to the body. Costa's corner asks for kicks
Check that
low
one
and high,
again.
not in the middle.
Strickland's doing a good job of checking those calf kicks now. Paulo's leaning back now.
Oh,
He's leaning back like he's shying away from the shots.
Well, he's going to have to engage him in a fight. You know, and we know that Paulo Costa possesses that ability. But it's like when a guy in Paulo Costa who can walk anyone down like he was when he was undefeated gets finished, what does it do to him going forward? Since he got finished, Joe, he said he might have lost a little bit of his swag. He hasn't been as willing to kind of just walk people down.
No, he's not the same guy.
He's going to need to do that. He's going to have to stand in the middle and tell Sean Strickland, it's okay. I know I can stand this.
Izzy just took some of his confidence away from the fight. This really has not been the same fight since. Still very skillful, still very dangerous. Physically, I don't think, that hurt, that hurt. That check hurt. He did not like that one at all.
Bad.
big welt on the front of that left shin of Costa.
I believe it was the right one, wasn't it? Was it the right kick?
He tried the outside kick.
Yeah.
Check that, man.
An immediate limp afterwards.
Strickland in perpetual forward motion. Nice left hand by Sean.
Paulo is considerably slower now, folks. He's looking for the clinch now.
He's trying to do something to get Strickland off him.
He's looking to spin again.
Yeah.
He did it that one time, but he's loading the hips. I mean, he's just looking for a big shot to change the momentum of this fight because his gas tank is getting drained. And this is one of the more fascinating things about watching Sean Strickland fight, that he does this to everyone. He did it to Adesanya, you know?
I said something, and I asked about the fight being 5 rounds. Who does it benefit? And Jim Miller on the morning weigh-in show said, I think it was a slight miscalculation by Paulo Costa to want a 5-round fight because I think it benefits Sean Strickland. I mean, it's just so clear. This guy is such a great 5-round fighter, and while we have seen Paulo go 5 rounds, we saw him go 5 rounds with Marvin Vettori.
Right.
We have seen him fight guys in long fights. He hasn't done it at the pace and as many times as we've seen Sean Strickland scheduled for.
Right, but the Vettori fight is a good example because he lost that fight.
Yeah, he did.
And lost that fight at 205.
Yes.
That's when he was having problems with weight. But that's something he's figured out. He's got in place.
Under a minute here in a round 3 that has belonged to Sean Strickland.
Yeah, I think this has probably been Sean's best round. It's very clear that he got it done. And I mean, he could be up 3-0, most likely. But Paulo's had moments. In this round, he hasn't had many.
He threw that right kick again. We saw the check on the isolate. It's pretty nasty. Sean actually checked that right kick with his right leg. Oh, now he's pouring it on. Now he's pouring it on.
Costa retreats.
Costa landed there.
Yes,
But he's trying to retreat so much that he's landed right hook there.
Yeah, he's not digging his toes.
Big land at the end of the round for Sean Strickland.